Cooking for me is therapy. Some days I crave a really healthy salad and sometimes a bowl of millets. And I love millets. But here I am to challenge myself to cook something new and exciting. Hello and welcome to Blue Try Presents Challenge the Chef Season 2. I am Chef Anayata Dhoni and I'm super excited to see what you challenge me with in the kitchen today. Let me explain. Every week we put out a social media poll, and in that poll you guys get to decide what I'm going to be cooking. And this time we had an option between keema pao and keema pulao, and you guys chose keema pao. So let me show you the ingredients and let's get cooking. And the first step that we always have to do when we're making this juicy keema pao is to make a delicious spicy masala. So I'm going to take a pan and add some oil to it. You can use any oil that you like, any neutral oil, sesame oil, or even vegetable oil. So the basic masalas that you need for a keema pao are actually very simple. You'll find them in your kitchen. There's some onion, tomato, a little bit of tomato puree which might give you that restaurant feel, and some whole spices or khada masalas. So these just add a little more depth of flavor. So I've got some bay leaves, some cloves and some green elaichi. After adding the oil and it being hot, we'll put the spices. So I'm adding the bay leaf and some cloves. Be careful with the cloves because they have a really strong flavor. I've just put 2 cloves. So the whole spices are releasing their aroma. We'll add the chopped onion. And a very easy tip is to always season the onion with some salt. When you add the salt to the onion, it cooks evenly and it cooks faster. And while that's happening, we'll get all our powdered masalas ready. So I'm adding some red chili powder or degi mirch, coriander powder, some jeera powder, haldi powder or turmeric powder, and a little bit of garam masala to give you that depth of spice. So I'm adding some chopped green chili. Depending on how spicy you want it, you can put 3 to 4 green chilies or keep it medium to low spice. And some ginger garlic paste. So now that the onion is nice and brown and it's actually softened a little bit, we'll be adding all the powdered masalas. The first thing I'm adding is red chili powder, a little bit of haldi or turmeric powder, a little bit of garam masala, and some coriander powder. Be careful at this point, you don't want the masalas to get burnt. So just make sure you mix it up a little bit, and we'll be adding the chopped tomatoes. So I'm adding some tomato puree, and this tomato puree will give it a really nice luscious texture. And we'll let this cook for 10 minutes till the masala comes together. So to make sure that your masala is really nice and spicy, cook it with a little bit of water. I've just put about half a cup of water and let this cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. And while that's happening, we're gonna go and get our keema. So we're not using any keema, we're not using any chicken keema, we're actually using a very interesting plant-based keema. The texture of it is exactly like chicken keema, it's delicious and most importantly, it's environmentally friendly. So we're going to be adding this to our masala that we've cooked here. So I've added the Blue Tribe plant-based chicken keema into the masala that we've made. The masala is nice and spicy and the keema, just like regular chicken keema, you will bhuno the masala and then cook it for about 12 to 15 minutes. So we've been cooking the keema for about 5 minutes. Just like chicken keema, we've bhunoed it or sauteed it till it's coated well with the masala. I'll be adding a little bit of water and we'll be cooking this for about 10 to 12 minutes. So while our chicken keema is cooking and the plant-based chicken keema is cooking, it only needs 2 more minutes. I'm going to prep our lovely pav over here. So what I like doing with pav is, I like cutting it into half and putting it on the tawa and grilling it slightly with a little bit of butter. So I've just cut the pav into half. We'll keep our chicken keema aside. And in a pan, you add a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter. Whenever you're using butter, make sure you put a drop of oil, otherwise the butter starts burning. So while the pav is getting this beautiful golden color, I've just prepared my board for plating. So it's cooked on both the sides, it's crispy, it's buttery. So our pav is nice and garam. Our keema is beautiful and cooked. We're just going to have a quick taste and plate it up. You can see the texture. Nobody will ever find out that it's plant-based. A little bit of salt. It's nice and spicy, so for you guys who love spicy keema pav, it's absolutely delicious. And we'll plate it up. So just add it to a bowl. I've got a gorgeous blue colored bowl. So I've just put the chicken keema into this beautiful blue bowl. And traditionally what we serve it with and garnish it with is a couple of onion rings, a little bit of a lemon wedge, some fresh coriander and some mint. all you need is a bowl of comfort food. Just like this chicken keema pao, but it's plant-based. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Do try it at home. Like, share and comment below on Blue Tribe Presents Challenge the Chef Season 2. I'm gonna go eating. You guys go cook.